This is Chris Krohn, and today we're talking about the intellectual series on Renaissance Man. And I read a couple of books recently that I want to share with you. These are both by the same author, Oliver DeMille. He is one of the founders of Georgia University. They do degrees in statesmanship. And this first book, A Thomas Jefferson Education, I found real fascinating because a lot of you may know and be aware that in our public school system we have a lot of substandard education, and sometimes it's some of the kids in the class that are going at a different pace that are pulling and holding a lot of other people back. And so we've got large classrooms and we've got this conveyor belt concept of education. I found this book so fascinating. It's based on how were the founding fathers educated? Well, they had mentors, and you know what they did different above anything else? They read the classics. They read the classics. My 30th birthday is in a couple of days. It's on September 24th, and I asked my wife to get me a 39,000 page series on the top 100 Western classics. And in it, about 70% of the books are recommended by Oliver DeMille as far as the classics, books that you should encourage your kids to read, books that we don't read in high school, books we don't even read in college, and yet these books were written by the leader minds of this world. And so I found a lot of value here in the Thomas Jefferson education model that has questioned my education that I've received in the past. And I've since made a determination that I need to get these classics, that I need to read them. So I got 39,000 pages of really good reading coming up for me. The second book of his that just came out, called The Coming Aristocracy, I actually endorsed the back of this book. This is kind of cool. This is talking about our failing education, and as a result, there's a link between these two books, that we're actually losing our freedom. And Oliver DeMille states that one of the only ways that we can regain our freedom is by encouraging people to be entrepreneurs, to actually reinstate that which our founding fathers started with years and years ago, which was this concept of Georgics, which is that Americans are owners. Well, if you're an employee, the question is, what are you an owner of? The Real Estate Investors Club, the company that I use, I'm basically a factory pumping out a pile of mini factories, assisting people in regaining their Georgics, in regaining, fighting this coming aristocracy, winning their freedom back by being entrepreneurs, by putting the wealth back in their own hands, and being the future social leaders of tomorrow. I recommend both of these books. They're fantastic. They're real quick reads, and I believe that they're going to alter your mindset when it comes to education. And I think that'll be real powerful for you.